Yes, guys, welcome back to another week of Premier League predictions. Like I said, there was going to be another upload on Monday. Well, it's going to be a double upload because obviously Chelsea are playing today, and obviously Premier League predictions, the last one of 2020. So, yeah, I'm sure a lot of teams will want to go out with a bang for the year after an awful year, like with everything off the pitch and all that. So I'm sure they want to get 3 points, and yeah, another round of big fixtures. Let's be real, like Chelsea taking on Villa, massive game. Obviously you got like Palace, Leicester today, and a few big games on Wednesday for Spurs and Liverpool, etc. And yeah, let's get into it. Massive week of predictions. Okay, so the first game of the week is Crystal Palace taking on Leicester at Selhurst Park, and big game, like, for both teams, to be fair. Like, if Leicester win, they can climb right up, I believe, like 3 points clear at second position. So, yeah, big game for them. And obviously Palace losing their last 2 games by an aggregate of 10-0. That's rubbish. Especially after Villa had 10 men last time out. And, like, it wasn't a great performance for Palace and Roy Hodgson's men. And they're going to need to bounce back, but I don't think they will bounce back, to be honest with you. Leicester are playing really well and they're much better away. Not a bad point against United, but yeah, I think Leicester 3-0, to be honest with you. Palace just don't look all that, to be honest, anymore. They've sort of gone off the boil after a good start, and yeah, my dad's in agreement, 2-0 Leicester. So both gone with Leicester. So Brendan Rodgers' men will pick up the 3 points. So the next game is my boys Chelsea taking on Aston Villa in a crucial game for Chelsea. Like, after losing that game against Arsenal, the way we lost it, the boys have to perform. They can't be putting in 60% performances like that because you get punished. And Arsenal, one of the worst teams in the league, did punish us. So, yeah, tough one as well. Villa are a really good side, but without Tyrone Mings, that could play into our hands. And you've always got to back the boys, but you've got to be wary. Villa are a very good team this season. My dad's gone with a 2-1 Chelsea win, so he's backing them. I've got to back them. I'm going 2-0. I just hope that we're so much better at home this season, especially, like, considering last season we were so much better away, so our table would have turned. But yeah, I feel like, well, if we don't lose, it'll be 11 unbeaten at home in the league, which is an incredible record, to be fair, but nowhere near Liverpool standards anyway. But yeah, massive game for Frank, especially after being put under all this scrutiny, and he's got to get the result, and let's see if he does. But we're going to back the boys. Come on, massive game at 5:30 today. Double upload as well. Match reaction will be out as well, so double upload Monday. Let's get it. Next up is Everton taking on Man City, and both teams in really good form, to be honest. Everton have won their last 4 games, and Man City haven't lost in their last, like, 15 in all competitions or something like that. So, big game, big players. And I think Man City will win this one. I'm going to put that out there. I just think their class is going to show. They're on a good form, and they've kept 12 clean sheets this season, which is the most in Europe, which is an incredible record as well. So, I don't think they're going to keep another one. I think Everton will get a goal, but Man City's class will show. I'm going with a 2-1 Man City. Just scrapey, but they're going to win. Dad's gone with a 1-0 Man City, so he thinks it's going to be scrapey. Man City haven't scored as many goals this season, and they were really the only big team to win this weekend after everyone else was dropping points. But yeah, both think Man City are going to win, but it won't be easy for them. So that's Monday's fixtures dealt with and over. And on to Tuesday, where it's Brighton taking on Arsenal in a big game. Down at the bottom, Brighton with a point at West Ham yesterday, and they should have had more, to be honest. If they just defended properly and Mark Soucek, they would have had 3 points. But Arsenal obviously beating Chelsea 3-1, and a big win for Mikel Arteta's team. They did play well. Probably haven't said that enough. They were the better team and deserved the points, obviously, but I'm going with a 1-1 draw. Brighton are the draw specialists this season. They're going to get another point, and I hope Neil Maupay scores just to wind up Arsenal fans even more. My dad's gone with 2 on Arsenal, so he thinks Arsenal are going to get the win. But I can see Arsenal losing this one after beating us in the way they did. Will they like build on that form and get up, push up into the top places, or will they slump again? And I feel like they're going to slump, but we shall see. But yeah, draw for me. Next up at Turf Moor, it's Burnley taking on Sheffield United in another big game down at the bottom. Two teams desperate for points. Burnley losing 1-0 against Leeds, and also Sheffield United losing 1-0 to Everton. So yeah, big game for both teams. And Burnley have found a bit of form recently. I know obviously they lost yesterday to Leeds, but they could have easily got something if the referee was in a muppet and gave the foul on the goalkeeper that never was, which is just crazy. But yeah, Sheffield United, they weren't great against Everton, to be honest, but Everton weren't great and they just scraped past. But yeah, another game. If Sheffield United don't win this, wow. What, 16 games and 2 points? That's nowhere near good enough. That's relegation. That's straight out relegation. But if they do win, could they get up? I feel like I said it every time. But yeah, I'm going with a 2-1 Burnley. I think Burnley are going to nick this one, but it'll be a tight cage game, long ball FC. My dad's gone 2-1 as well. So yeah, both in agreement that Burnley are going to win 2-1. Let's see what happens. So next up is Southampton taking on West Ham at the St Mary's Stadium. And yeah, Southampton getting a 0-0 draw against Fulham last time out. They had a goal disallowed for VAR. They could have won it, but it wasn't their greatest performance. But they are missing some key players. And obviously West Ham drawing as well against Brighton 2-2. So both teams, if they can get the points, they can push right up the league. It's because it's so tight up the top. Like, if one of these teams win, they can push up like 3 or 4 places, which is if results go their way. But I'm going to go with another draw. I'm thinking draw as well. 1-1. 1-1 Southampton, West Ham. Tight, cagey affair. Both teams are going to nick a goal, but not have enough to win. My dad's gone 1-1 as well. Both think draws. So next up is West Brom taking on Leeds. And West Brom, wow, what a point they got at Anfield. Like, that's the Premier League all over this season. Cannot predict anything. Getting a point at Anfield's incredible from Sam Allardyce. And I believe that's 4 games without a loss at Anfield, which is incredible. Also, Leeds winning 1-0 against Burnley last time out. A scrappy affair that you don't really see with Leeds, like their 1-0s. You don't really see that this season. You're usually seeing like 6 goals like they got, like that was at Old Trafford last time out. But I'm going with a 2-1 Leeds on this one. I think they're going to score a few goals, and West Brom will only get 1 this time and not have enough to get a point. But yeah, Leeds for me. But my dad's actually on a massive shock. He has gone with West Brom 1, Leeds 0, and that is a massive shock. And if Allardyce can pull it out, they have got a great chance of getting out of that relegation zone and yeah, into the survival places. But let's see what happens. So the last game on the Tuesday is Man United taking on Wolves. Good game, this one. Man United have such a big advantage because I feel like they have, I think it's 28 hours more rest, which could play a big advantage, especially the way Wolves want to play. But Wolves got a deserved point against Jose Mourinho's men last time out, and I think they're going to get another point here. I'm going to go over 1-1 draw, Bruno Fernandes to score. And that's a reminder of fantasy. I've gone with Jamie Vardy for my captain this weekend. I just think that Palace conceding loads of goals, Vardy's going to take the reign and get the goals. And yeah, Palace won't be able to keep him. But onto this game still, I'm going with 1-1. My dad's gone with a 2-1 Wolves. He thinks Wolves are going to nick it, and I would not be surprised considering Man United's home record. I know they won last time out at home against Leeds 6-2, but yeah, I don't think Man United will lose, but I don't think they're going to win, so I'm going 1-1. So the last 2 games come on the Wednesday, and the first game comes at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where it's Tottenham taking on Fulham. And Tottenham not been in good form at all. I think I saw a stat where they've conceded 3 goals in their last 3 games after the 80th minute, which is mental. That shows they're bottlers. and Mourinho can't stop the ball. But I think they're going to win this one 2-0. Straight up, banker, 2-0 Tottenham. They're going to win. Son and Kane to score. And Fulham, even though you got to give them credit, they're on really good form. Like they've been a decent team. Good point against Southampton. They could have had more with a chance at the end. But yeah, they're not going to win this one, and they're not going to get anything. I don't think they won't be able to cope with Tottenham's attack, especially after Mourinho will definitely be commanding a victory after their awful form in the league. But yeah, 2-0 from both of us, 2-0 bankers, and let's move on to the last game. So the last game of the midweek match week comes at St James's Park, where it's Newcastle United taking on Liverpool in a game where I think there's only going to be one winner, and it's not going to be the home team. I think Liverpool will have too much class. Newcastle look a bit iffy. They were rubbish against Man City. All they did was defend, and even when they were losing, all they did was defend. But yeah, I don't think they're going to get anything again. I think Liverpool, after their draw against West Brom, Jurgen Klopp will not be happy with that result, and he's going to look to bounce back with 3 points, and I think they'll get it. I'm going with 2-0 banker as well for this one. My dad's gone 3-1 banker, so I both think Liverpool are going to win. But yeah, big match week ahead of us. The games are kind of thick and fast. Like, there's videos all the time now. It's going to be a double upload today, obviously, because Chelsea playing Villa at the time of recording this on the Monday. And yeah, huge match. And nervous, but I'm going to back the boys, especially as we're home, and let's see what we can do. We have to win. But yeah, that's been the Premier League predictions. Some big games in here, and yeah, let's have some more time to watch some more football. Football is every day for the next however many days. That's crazy. Games thick and fast. But yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you watch all my recent videos, all that good stuff. Thank you all so much for the support. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. Up the chills, and yeah, match reaction after the game. Come on, you Blues.